We've been talking about some of the concerns people expressed at the time around Gary and Anne Marie Ezzo, Babywise, and Growing Kids God's Way. So let's hear what Dr. James Dobson thought. I am familiar with it, and we get asked that question so often that we have a statement that we'd be glad to provide for you that will tell you what our concerns are about it. I've never attacked it, but I don't endorse it. I don't feel real good about it. To start with, I'm concerned with the title of the program, which implies that there's only one way to deal with all the myriad of circumstances that come up in the realm of child rearing. You know, there's interpretation of God's way. Otherwise, we'd all see everything exactly the same, and we don't. So it's a little dogmatic in that regard. And secondly, there is a rigidity to it that worries me about young children. Children differ tremendously in temperament, as you know. They come into the world differently, and some of them are easy to raise, and some of them are tougher than nails. And you try to take one of those ADD kids or one of those very aggressive youngsters and try to put them in a box like they recommend, and I think you can create some problems. So I'm not out campaigning against the Ezzos. I'm just not their greatest fan. An interesting statement that identifies some of the key concerns many people had with the Ezzos parenting methodology. It's also an interesting glimpse into the way it can be easy to offer caricatures of people. I mean, James Dobson has come under critique, and rightly so, for his authoritarian approaches, for his focus on discipline. And yet here we see him acknowledging that families should consider their children's temperament, that there may not be a one-size-fits-all approach. And he's speaking out against something that he perceives is more rigid than would be good for children. I think particularly when we read resources at a distance, it can be easy to be like, well, why did people fall for this? Why were people listening to Dobson? There's so many problems with this teaching. And there are problems with the Ezzos teaching, and yet there are also attractive pieces, or pieces that have some merit, or pieces that really captured the desires and hopes of a moment. We'll also take a look at Focus on the Family statement next.